This Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening, guys. The Heat always have a lot of weapons. Jimmy Butler says, you're playing with a bunch of guys that do better with the ball in their hands, but it's all about the matchups. Who's got the hot hand or who hasn't touched it in a while. But we really don't care who scores. As long as we win, we're all happy. Kevin?
Veteran team, and I agree with that approach. David, thanks. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Bay and Bagley will slot in at small and power forward. Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. And for Miami, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Hayes the pass to Bagley. Here's Duren. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Duren's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Pistons. Now Lowry. It's Martin on the wing. The kick outside to Butler. Martin trying to free himself up. It's Butler that time on the assist by Martin.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's Adebayo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Duren.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit, and he forces the D to do it that time.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
And Adebayo drops them both. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Now here is Martin. Butler from outside. The shot will not fall. Hero against Cunningham. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Here's Miami now. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
The Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Bagley. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Find the lane. One shot.
Free throws off from Bagley.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Outside, Martin. Poked away. It's stolen by Bagley. Hayes with it. Lowry picks him up. And Hayes kicks to Cunningham. No good from outside. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Cunningham outside. Pass to Bay. Knocked loose. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
It feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Pistons trail by 6. Cunningham outside. There's the pass to Bay. Bagley against Martin. Here's Hayes. Detroit, no good that time either. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Outside Lowry. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Cunningham finds Hayes. Back to Cunningham. Butler against Bay. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. The drive by Lowry. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And here's Hayes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Here's Hayes. Pass to Bay. A 3-ball. Here's Bagley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Like to see Bagley establish some confidence and play aggressive here. Terrific at making some of the defenders get physical with him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league, and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Second free throw, no good.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pistons trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Hayes. To end the cold streak, Bagley with the bucket. Bagley's got his second bucket of the night.
Now, Bagley can move around you and get slender out there to find room on the floor to collect offensive rebound.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Lowry. Lets the three fly. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Bay. The pass to Bagley. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Bay. The Heat leading by 8. Outside, Hero. To the right side. Lowry from outside. No good that time. And it's Detroit the other way.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Here's Adebayo. It's good. Adebayo's got 8. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Miami.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Hero. Martin with it. Covered by Hayes. With his first shot attempt. Offensive rebound. Adebayo misses the baby hook.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position. Plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Martin. Detroit getting another chance here. Bagley against Adebayo. Bagley dishes to Hayes. Just 4 to shoot. Another shot. Here's Durham. The kick out to Cunningham. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy. It's great recognition from Cade.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. A different look for Miami. Max Strus is checked in for Caleb Martin. Victor Oladipo comes in for Hero. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Duren. Noel comes in for Marvin Bagley. Diallo, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. And it's Burton for Hayes. Now, here's Strus. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Oladipo taking his time here. To the inside. And stolen by Diallo.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off. Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Vincent. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Well, Gabe Vincent is a guy who has not wasted opportunity. He was undrafted back in 2018, but fortunate enough to get a shot in the G League, an opportunity he took full advantage of.
Eventually, Vincent won the G League's Most Improved Player Award.
Well, there were signs that he was league ready, so he rightfully got the call up. And in the first few instances where Gabe Vincent stepped on an NBA floor, he took that confidence with him, and now is producing at an NBA level.
Now, here's Oladipo, following the shot by Alec Burks. Now, here's Diallo. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Burks in the corner. Knocks down the three ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. They lead by 7. Pass to Vincent. Here's Strus. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 6 to shoot. Butler kicks to Oladipo. Over Diallo. Oladipo misses.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Bogdanovich passes to Diallo. Burks looking around. Pass to Stewart. Trying to get open as Burks. Tries again. And Adebayo sends it back. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Diallo against Oladipo. Back to Strus. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 10.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Stewart misses.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
It's tipped. Diallo with it. He had 15 points last outing. We've got 1:48 left in the first. The pass to Stewart. Kicks it to Burks. Just 3 to shoot. Wide open shot is on the money. Burks has got his second basket of the night.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
Here's Vincent. Here's the lob to the hoop. And here's the break. Bogdanovich passes to Stewart. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
And a miss there on the triple. Pistons trail by 8. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Yurtseven's checked in. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Inside, Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And Stewart, even though he's built a little stocky, can get up off the deck, that time with a huge jam.
Oladipo, the pass to Vincent. Adebayo with the ball. Down low. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Burks, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Diallo. Passes it to Stewart. Bogdanovich looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Stewart. It's up a 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Strus's shot is good.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And so it's Miami going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here's Hero. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
Man, it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Yep, that one goes in there.
He just uses his body so well off the bounce. Kyle Lowry, he's in complete control right there. And then look at that soft touch.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Diallo. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Diallo against Lowry. Strus kicks to Hero. Yurtseven passes to Hero. The wing jumper off target.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Now, Yurtseven. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lowry passes to Jovic. Now, here's Strus. Pass to Jovic. It's deflected, and they recover it. Hero. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Cunningham outside. Now, here's Duran. D right on him. Here's Diallo. A second chance effort. And it's good on the layup.
And look at it. A significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Timeout called, the Heat. Hayes, he's checked in for Detroit. Here's Lowry. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And you could tell the defense was really nervous dribbling or passing the ball anywhere near him in that one. He took advantage of their indecisiveness continually throughout the night, racking up 3 steals.
And the shot is good. Yurtseven's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Count that one.
I like this attitude on this possession from Cade. Just really confident getting into that J.
Lowry looking around. Pass to Strus. Now, here's Yurtseven. Not a lot of room. The shot by Lowry, no good.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Max Strus. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Hayes finds Cunningham to the middle. Here's Duran. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Heat leading by 11. Hero attacking. That one no good. Great D that time from Bagley.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Back to Cunningham. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Cunningham's got his second basket.
Constant contact from Cade Cunningham is going to happen on the inside, and he doesn't seem to mind it.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
And there's a quality about the way Kyle Lowry steps onto the floor and plays with intensity that I think competitors and even opponents really appreciate. He just gives the game everything that he possibly has, and it elevates his play.
First free throw is good. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Kayla Martin's checked in for Tyler Hero. He's perfect from the line this time. Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brent?
Well, Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader, and he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through.
Diallo the pass to Bagley. Yep, that one goes. And it's 6 points for Marvin Bagley.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the Heat call time here.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. And the Heat lead by 9.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
The Pistons have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Hayes the pass to Diallo. Puts it up from 12. Knocks it loose. Miami's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. To the wing right side. Jovic, and it's good off the back rim and in. And now an 11-point Heat lead. And here's Hayes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the paint. Here's Bagley. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside Lowry. And there's the pass to Yurtsevin. To the inside. Jovic. That one off the back iron and out. Pistons trail by 9. Now here's Diallo. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Hayes the pass to Diallo. Misses the 3. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Grizzlies. And it's Butler missing. Diallo with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Cunningham's shot is off. Miami leading by 9. Jovic lays it up and banks it in. Jovic has got his second bucket of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
He's with it. No points in the game yet for him. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Miami. Gabe Vincent comes in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Detroit, Stewart checked in for Duren. Alec Burks comes in for Cunningham. Bays subbed in for Diallo. Passes it to Yurtseven. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Miami no good on that time either. Pistons trail by 11. Pass to Hayes. Bay against Oladipo. Up top, Burks. He's got 5. Three-pointer, Bagley. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Miami's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's foul number 2 for him. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Noel's checked in for Bagley. Oladipo, the pass to Yurtseven. Here's Vincent, covered by Hayes, and the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That is his first foul of the game. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Off the inbound, no good. Pistons trail by 11. So here's Burks. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Clock at 6. Nifty move. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. That's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo. And the Pistons making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Timeout called the Pistons.
And Killian Hayes, born in America, yet didn't play high school basketball. That's unheard of.
Well, Killian's dad played a bunch of years in Europe, and he really loved his time in France, so he believed the best way for Killian to develop his game was to play pro ball in France.
Now, here's Burks. Tight defense on him. Knocked away. Here's Stewart. Doesn't go for him. And the Heat going the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15.
Now, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Stewart. The pass to Bay. 5 to shoot. Over Oladipo. Off the left rim and out.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. The Heat making a switch here. Strus is checked in. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Noel. Shot clock at 6. It's good. Strus has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Pistons. Down by 15. Passes to Bay. It's stolen by Oladipo. Launches it. That shot off. And Detroit the other way now. To end the drought. And Bogdanovich lays it in. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Pass to Strus. Oladipo against Bay. 16 feet away. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Strus finds Oladipo. Goes back up. Strus's shot is good. He's got 12.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Bogdanovich wide open. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Pass to Strus. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Back to Bogdanovich. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. .27 seconds left now here in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on Alec Burks. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Heat leading by 15. Now Butler. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And don't let his defensive work get passed over. With all his steals, he was just as valuable on D as he was as
oh, come on. That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
Just 3 on the clock. That shot off. And so it's Miami out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, give us your take.
They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starters. But then, when your second unit comes in and plays with this type of intensity and torches the nets, you created a whole new problem for the other.
Check. What'd you think about the Pistons?
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up 3-pointers left and right, leaving them contested and from deep range just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
And it's just about time now for the 3rd quarter to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The Heat leading by 17. On the court for the Pistons, Bay and Bagley will slot in at small and power forward. Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. And it's Duren in at the center position.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Martin. Detroit with the rebound. Bagley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Max Strus. Pistons trail by 20. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now the pass to Bay. Now here's Duren. He's guarded by Adebayo. Martin against Cunningham. He kicks it to Hayes. 6 to shoot. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Butler with the steal. Inside, here's Lowry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Hayes. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Back to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Pass to Duren. Free throw line jump shot. Here's Bagley. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Takes contact, and a good job of Bagley fighting through at that time.
Adebayo. That's tipped. Now here's Hayes. Now recovering. Hayes the pass to Duren. Cunningham against Hero. Cunningham dishes it to Bagley. And Adebayo sends it back.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The Pistons have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. The pass to Bay. Right side Bagley. Passes it to Duren. Butler against Bay. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Bay reading the defense and just slashing through.
The Heat leading by 20. Outside Lowry. Pass to Butler. The 3. Martin trying to free himself up. It's Butler that time on the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter. And here's Cunningham. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
There are not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
On defense, the Heat. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And Hayes kicks to Bay. Cunningham on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
That's good from Cunningham. And Brent, what about the play of Cunningham?
Well, he had a solid first year in the league, especially with the added pressure of being the #1 pick. Kind of a tough situation playing in Detroit for a team that's exploring a lot of young talent. So not only do you have to perform, you have to find a way to lead. And I think the expectations around Cade Cunningham were fulfilled for the Detroit Pistons. You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
Outside, Hero. Back to Lowry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jalen Duren.
And Kyle Lowry, such a bulldog out there at the point guard position, just not afraid to go down inside and mix it up.
Free throw drops for Lowry. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
Diallo, he's checked in for Bay. And so Lowry nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And Hayes kicks to Diallo. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Hayes. The 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Outside Lowry. Takes a 3. The second effort. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 13 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Hayes the pass to Bagley. Six on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Here's Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And that's now 6 points for Tyler Hero. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Heat.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Here's Hayes. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And, well, Detroit shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Fades and shoots. The kick out to Cunningham. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. To the inside. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Hayes. Now the Pistons with it, looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Heat have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Diallo against Lowry. Outside, Hero. And the pass to Jovic. Detroit with the rebound. Bagley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Cunningham against Martin. Looking to end his cold spell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I like how Cunningham just refuses to settle on the play. He gets his shot off and then gets himself fouled.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
And that one misses. And a new group in for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Max Strus comes in for Tyler Hero. Oladipo, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. And Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart comes in for Duren, and Alec Burks subbed in for Marvin Bagley. And he's good on the second. Here's Vincent. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Oladipo. Here's Vincent. Burks covering. Jovic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Heat have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Noel's checked in for Detroit. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And, well, Detroit shooting pretty terrible here in the 3rd quarter at around 30%. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Strus. Bogdanovich, no luck. Miami's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Oladipo outside. Pass to Strus. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Pistons. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker, DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Free throw good, Burks.
Alec Burks is at over a decade in the league. One of the more reliable guards that we have.
At some point, I believe that Alec Burks is going to be on a team that's doing bigger things. Because of that consistency, he's going to become a more valuable piece. I mean, he shoots it well from three. He got his big contract in 2021, but it hasn't changed that consistency that he plays with.
And Burks hits 2 free throws.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Now here's Diallo. He's got 6. Down low. It's stolen by Strus. Oladipo, the pass to Jovic. Lets it go from deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
There's the pass to Diallo. Bogdanovich with it. Back to Diallo. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
With the drive, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw good, Burks. And Burks hits 2 free throws. Miami's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Passes it to Yurtseven. Back to Oladipo. Shoots from the elbow. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Bogdanovich. Burks for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Vincent, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
One shot.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Detroit Pistons. Back to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Strus. Pass to Oladipo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Burks with the steal. Here's Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Bogdanovich clever at finding ways to get to the line. Love seeing the aggression come out here with the defense.
The Pistons have gone 7 of 11 from the line. And he makes the first.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Bays checked in for Detroit. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Miami's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Good on the triple. Vincent's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Miami.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Detroit's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Burks kicks to Bay. Diallo against Oladipo. Bogdanovich passes to Diallo. Just 5 to shoot. Over Oladipo. And that one hits back iron. The Heat shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's Vincent. Burks covering. The pass to Yurtsevin. To the left wing. Jovic. Basket counts. Jovic has got 8.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
We've got 1:08 left in the third. Pass to Diallo. Now here's Bay. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. On defense, the Heat.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Vincent. He's got 14. Oladipo for 3. The second effort. And the rejection by Noel.
And Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
Vincent the pass to Jovic. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Burks. Guarded closely. And Bogdanovich kicks to Burks. And too long on the shot. And so it's the Miami Heat with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Duncan Robinson out there with Vincent. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Jovic in at the 4. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Imanu Ginobili, recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man. Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that you ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. It gets on the floor. It gets into the fourth quarter. It's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves every bit of it.
The Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Robinson for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Robinson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Miami. Pass delivers. Here's Magruder. Pistons passing it around. Here's Stewart. Dedmon with the block.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more block shots.
Here's Vincent. He's covered by Joseph. Kicks it to Robinson. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Robinson. Stolen away. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Noel. Noel's got 4 this quarter.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Here's Vincent. He's covered by Joseph. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Off with the layup.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And for the Heat, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Jovic. Here's Strus. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Strus. Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for the Heat. And so Strus nails both of them. Detroit with the ball. The pass to Magruder. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Strus's shot is good.
You know, Dedmon's not going to get a lot of possessions like that, but makes a very good decision. Finds an open teammate.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Joseph, and it's in there.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Here's Joseph. Passes it to Magruder. Here's Livers. Starting in 2021, referees were instructed to not reward players making overt, abrupt, or abnormal non-basketball moves. Brent, what'd you think of that?
Well, there are some guys who play abnormally, Kevin, so what are you going to do about those guys? No, I'm kidding. I think it's a great thing for shooters to try to gain some sort of advantage. With how much advantage offensive players already have, it was getting a little bit out of control.
To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get a shot off. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Magruder kicks to Joseph. Now here's Stewart. Dedmon defending, and the shot goes in. Stewart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you're not going to rattle Stewart if you don't give him enough contact. Just went right through it.
He'd have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Strus. Pass to Haslam. Over Noel. Haslam can't get it to go. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. To the wing on the left. Now the pass to Noel. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, when Nerlens Noel stays very confident offensively, good things like this tend to happen.
Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Noel. Here's Vincent. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Dedmon. And there's the call on Udonis Haslem. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat making a change here. Butler's checked in. Pistons shooting 40% in the fourth. Joseph, the pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Vincent. He's covered by Joseph. Vincent, the pass to Dedmon. He kicks to Robinson. Pass to Butler. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The NBA announced its 75th anniversary team last year, Brent, with a lot of fanfare attached to it. What'd you think of the list?
I thought the list was pretty good. You can always argue a few guys should have been on it, and it's probably a tough pill to swallow for current guys who have had tremendous careers to this point, guys who have played 8 or 9 years that didn't maybe make this particular list. I'll tell you this, Kevin, in 25 years, there'll be another list.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes. He wants to be great.
That free throw, no good.
So much about Stewart comes through his toughness, and you get physical with him. He has no problem getting physical right back.
No good on the second free throw.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
After going undrafted in 2018, Duncan Robinson spent most of his rookie season in the G League. You fast forward to now, he's one of the best shooters on the planet.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And for Robinson, his shot attempts, Brent, come almost exclusively from beyond the arc.
He's just done a great job creating this career as a specialist, and he's really good at it, shooting threes in the open floor. Defenders have to stay attached to Duncan, and that allows other guys the space to do what they need to do.
Robinson hits them both. And a couple years ago, the NBA played with the 72-game schedule. Think the NBA will ever shorten the number of games long-term and go back to that number?
I don't know, Kevin, but this idea of the mid-season tournament seems to be gaining more and more traction, and there's a lot more interest in what it would do to the competitiveness of the middle part of the season. And I think we're all for something like that, where something's on the line and we see guys elevated in that element.
Vincent, the pass to Dedmon. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Joseph. Back to Dedmon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Dedmon at 7 feet tall, he's always going to be a load and somebody hard to root out on the inside. That time they had to whack him.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Dedmon. And Brent, nowadays there are so many options for the great high school basketball player in this country and overseas. Do you see the G League Ignite in similar ways as a positive overall?
I think right now you'd have to say that the G League Ignite has been a successful experiment, and that run is going to continue. You get guys like Jalen Green, who was drafted by the Houston Rockets and came in, had a sensational rookie season. That pathway has led him there, so I think they're doing a good job. The interesting thing, Kevin, to talk about is what colleges have done in response to that and what's going on in the NIL space. How does that change the dynamic in the future?
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Joseph. Vincent, the pass to Haslam. And that one is good. Haslam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. The dish to Noel. Here's Magruder, guarded by Robinson. Magruder kicks to Stewart. On the money from 12 feet away. Stewart's got 12 points in just the second half.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Vincent. He's covered by Joseph. Five on the clock. Here's Vincent. That one wide left. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Over to the left wing. Pass to Magruder, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Vincent, the pass to Dedmon. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
It's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
Here's Vincent. Doesn't go that time. And Detroit the other way now. Poked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Heat on D. Here's Livers. A three-pointer is right on target. Livers has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Vincent. Butler on the wing. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. There's the pass to Livers. Passes to Stewart. Shot clock at 6. Here's Livers. And Butler sends it back.
Butler with great anticipation there and swatting that one away.
Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Vincent, the pass to Butler. And it seems the play-in tournament is here to stay, Brent. Has it worked out as well as you expected?
I think it's been great, Kevin. One of the things that could be adjusted, though, is maybe if you're the 8th seed and you have a 10-game lead on the 10th seed, there should be no reason why they should be competing in the postseason tournament. So maybe they do something with regards to the records as to whether or not a team qualifies. But the way it stands now, it's created the kind of drama and competition that the league has craved.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jimmy Butler.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Stewart. Pass delivers. And stolen by Dedmon. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Butler against Joseph. Pass to Vincent. And here's Haslam. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Jimmy, I know it's been a down stretch of late here, but you were everywhere in this win.
I feel good. Made some shots, got to the free throw line, got a win. That's all I really care about, man. I'm glad we pulled this one out. Hopefully it's the start of something.
Certainly looks like it's trending up, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.